I heard from a friend today, and she said you were in town. Suddenly the memory to be getting in my mind. How can I be strong? I've asked myself time and time again. Said I'll never fall in love with you again. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button and hit that hype button during survival. After watching the Michael Jackson movie last night, ladies and gentlemen, it just made me want to come and be one with the animals, be one with the earth, to be one with the earth. Now, I want to show y'all this gigantic zebra. Look at the gigantic zebra all the way up in the air. Now, this is one of Michael's first pets. And if you see the movie, you will see that Mike had pet zebras. You know what I'm saying? And we're not even going to get into Bubbles yet. We're not even going to get into Bubbles. Let's just say hi to the zebra. This motherfucker is huge. And I'm telling you right now, this is the kind of zebra that Michael would literally have running around the living room, the damn bedroom, everything. And will make sure that this zebra is nice and comfortable during survival. Now, for those who haven't seen the Michael Jackson movie yet, this is my review. Go see the Michael Jackson movie, guys, because it was phenomenal. I'm not even gonna lie. And Michael Jackson's nephew, he nailed it. He nailed it to the cross. So if anybody say, oh, he wasn't Michael, he didn't do a good job. You know how hard it is to play Michael Jackson, Parallel the Bible, to be doing all the moves, skipping up and down and spinning, and you know what I mean? It take a lot. And to me, watching him, watching his nephew, I felt like I was watching Michael. Okay? And it just made me want to be amongst the animals. Look at the elephants, ladies and gentlemen. That movie, I'm talking about, it was moments that it made me cry. It brought tears to my eyes. You know what I'm saying? But most of all, it made me remember that Michael Jackson is hands down, for me, one of the greatest entertainers of all times. I don't care what Chris Brown say, Parallel Bible. Damn him and Usher's tickets. And I like Christopher. You know what I'm saying? But Michael was a whole different kind of machine. Michael was a different whole kind of machine. And when you watch the movie, you'll see that his dad was very controlling. Yes, Joseph was a hot mess. You know what I'm saying? And Michael wanted to do his own thing. Now, Janet Jackson, guys, the thing that blew my mind about Janet, and the real reason why she did not want to feature in this Michael Jackson movie, guys, guess what? I have no idea. Parallel Bible. That movie was so good. I don't know why Janet didn't want to do it. Other than the assumption that her and Michael had a different kind of relationship. They was the closest. Like I told y'all the other day, she was one of the most successful out of Michael. You know what I mean? But Janet, the movie wasn't horrible. But I feel as though, why Janet, in my opinion, after seeing the film, Janet Jackson must have wanted the real stuff going on in the movie. Because, ladies and gentlemen, they don't show how Michael died in the movie. They don't show how Michael Jackson was found not guilty of all the lies and the child molestation allegations. Michael beat all of that. So the only thing that I could think is that Janet didn't like the fact that they chose to keep this out of the movie. You know what I'm saying? Who unalived Michael Jackson? We know about the doctor or whatever, but there was somebody who hired him to allegedly unalive Michael Jackson. So the only reason, after seeing the movie, guys, because like I said, I loved it. If you didn't see it, go check it out. The Michael Jackson movie was great. But my opinion is it's the stuff that they didn't show while Janet Jackson is outraged. That's all I can think. The things that they didn't show is probably why Janet is mad. Because it's a lot of shit that they left out of this movie. Who are they trying to protect? You know what I mean? And then I feel like Janet also feels like their family was being greedy. They didn't care about telling the other stuff. You know what I mean? They just was worried about the money. Knowing that they know about what happened to Michael Jackson, the real deal. And how they lied on that man because that man was making so much money buying the Beatles and all that type of stuff. Michael Jackson was about to take over the world and they didn't like it. So they got him on drugs, everything on purpose. After he got his hair burned, that's when they started the drug shit, putting him on medication, and Mike started to get addicted to it. But my opinion, guys, it's what they didn't show in the movie. Now, I can say this. It will be a part 2 to this movie. And Janet Jackson is in conversation whether she's going to participate in part 2 or not. And I believe that if Janet Jackson participate in part 2, then they're going to have to show all the things that they didn't show during survival